Hey lads, you all right? Just stay here for a second. Right, a moment, all three of you are under arrest on suspicion of vehicle interference.
Me?
All right, yeah, all three of you. You just fit the description of lads seen, possibly. Have you just been messing about with a motorbike?
No.
No. From where?
The boys say they've done nothing wrong, but the witness report is clear. Kids were trying to start up a bike parked at the back of this building.
I don't understand why I'm getting arrested.
You've been arrested because you fit the description of someone who's been trying to steal a moped. Just turn around a second, mate.
It's a sticky situation. One cop to three suspects and their friends.
Wait, stay there. If he goes, the dog's going to get released on him. If he goes, I'm going to release the dog. Three.
Finally, help arrives before the kids really start playing up. But the cops are still outnumbered.
Just stay there a sec, mate. It's all out, don't worry.
The transport van is taking more time to arrive, giving the crowd of kids more time to play up.
What have I done? What have I done, bro? I ain't done shit.
This lad's got an appreciative audience, so shouts out messages to his friends in local crews.
Hold tight, Charvy, man's bro. Hold tight, shipping the man. Bro, oh man's bro.
I've not done nothing wrong.
Out of the Langley area.
As you can see, we found the three that fit the description. So they've been arrested on suspicion of attempted theft of vehicle. The witness has since got in contact with the control room and confirmed I've got the right three. So they're denying any knowledge, but really I want to get the three of them out of here before any of the mates come down and move the actual bike. So that's the situation at the moment. So we're just waiting for another vehicle.
But it's too late. One of the lads in the cop car is loose.
I swear, bro.
Okay, you do not touch.
What do you mean, bro? Not at all.
You do not touch a police car like that. You grab stuff.
He's tried to nick the Panda car's keys. With two kids cuffed, they've run out of restraints for this tearaway.
Just stay there, mate. Just stay there.
You do not go through and grab stuff out of the police car.
Stay away from the car. I need more handcuffs.
If you sit in the car properly like we tell you to, this wouldn't have happened, would it?
What, now you're expecting to hold me here all night?
Now the other lad in the cop car is threatening to make a run for it.
Oi,
get back in the
car now!
Keeping this lot in order is turning into a nightmare.
Hey, damn bro. That's my wrist, bro.
Finally, there's a chance to go and check on the moped. It hasn't been moved, but there is damage.
And there's the stolen moped.
They've taken the ignition off or damaged the cowling. Here comes a sergeant. He's going to sit and look after the bike. So, good job all round. Well happy.
All three youths are taken to Maidenhead Nick.
Down we go.
We're going to take them into custody now. We're taking them in one lump and we'll take up the custody sergeant, explain one by one what's happened, why they've been arrested, and why this kid's trousers are falling down.
Your trousers are falling down.
Yeah, I know, bro, and I've got the cuffs on too tight, I can't even pull them up.
You just pull your trousers up for you?
Yeah.
Okay. Walk around like a penguin.
I will.
But it looks like their night of riding the moped has been put on hold whilst the cops decide what to do with them.
But you understand the reason why you're here, yeah?
And what would this lad's mother say? His hands are free now, but his trousers are still keeping his ankles warm. Was he a tactic for stealing beer? This booze bandit doesn't need a shopping list. He just hops out and stocks up with anything on offer. Shopping spree over, he whacks his 2-ton trolley into reverse and exits the same way he entered. This whole raid took less than 40 seconds from start to finish. Amazingly, despite all the effort, all he took was a couple of bottles.
Back at the station, they also rely on technology to keep a constant eye out for trouble.
Sorry? He says you've got bits and bobs in his pocket, but not another samurai sword.
This man has been arrested by the Devon and Cornwall police after rampaging through Paignton with a samurai sword. However, what this police officer doesn't realise is that that wasn't his only weapon. The man's told to keep his hands on the desk, but out of sight of the officer, this man has other ideas.
I'm calm down, mate. I'm calm as well. Do your calm, listen to what he's saying.
The camera saw what nobody else did. The man surreptitiously reaching under his clothing for a huge knife. The suspect was charged with 2 counts of carrying offensive weapons and with intent to cause grievous bodily harm. He has since been detained in a secure hospital under the Mental Health Act.
24-hour stores are often the ideal place to grab some late munchies after a night on the tiles. Which is exactly what this bloke at the top of the screen does. But it seems the next customer in is still in the party mood. A shocked Missouri cashier doesn't really know where to look as this dancing queen wiggles his wedge in the aisles. But this bloke isn't drunk or doing a bet. He's actually a distraction for his mate who's busy nicking a load of beer. But these thieves aren't the brightest. It took them so long to get in the car and drive off, the security guard managed to dial the cops and give out their registration. Unsurprisingly, they were nicked 2 days.
Detain Sharma and his wives so they can't destroy incriminating evidence.
I've got a warrant to search this address for forged and counterfeit educational documents and also any articles that may be used to manufacture those documents. Okay, do you understand that? Right. Come and have a seat, madam.
What is it?
What is your name?
Rocky.
Rocky, have a seat in that chair for us, please.
DC Cornwell has something else on Sharma and his wives. He suspects they've used deception to stay in the country.
But my colleague's got something that he needs to say to each of you first.
You're going to be arrested, okay, on suspicion of obtaining leave by deception.
Me?
Yeah. Do not say anything but harm offensive. Do not mention when questioned that they say behind court.
Right, Junior, this is Neelam.
Neelam, we've had info that you've been assisting a non-EU citizen to remain in the UK.
Neelam is suspected of endorsing Raki's fraudulent application to stay in Britain.
Also, you do not have to say anything but harming defensive. Do not mention when questioned only later in court. Deception.
Raki is here on a work visa, but has never worked where she's supposed to.
Raki, you should not be in the UK. You're under arrest for obtaining leave by deception.
Right, can you come with me then upstairs? Can you come with me upstairs? No, I don't want you talking. You've been arrested.
With Sharma and his 2 wives under arrest for immigration offences, the team look for evidence that they're behind the bigger crime of running a fake visa factory.
Do you have any documents in this building, Mr. Sharma, in this house that you shouldn't have?
Please feel free to, because I don't do any kind of deception, sir.
So far we've found bank statements showing large deposits. We've also got various what appears to be Indian certificates and blank letterheads, and we've also got a stamp and an ink pad for the Smile Dental Clinic. A bit tricky to read backwards, but it's Bangalore.
If the certificates and the stamps are counterfeit, it could go some way to enabling unqualified people to work fraudulently as dentists in Britain. And while there's evidence they're moving large sums of money around the world, it seems Sharma likes to keep it in the family.
And Mr. P. Sharma? That's your younger son. So your younger son is 8?
What is this?
And he owes money. His bank account's in arrears. That makes no sense.
Is it an offence?
Sorry?
Is it a crime?
Well, it depends who's using or who P. Sharma is.
After 2 hours of searching, the officers have found £6,000 in cash, details of bank deposits totalling hundreds of thousands of pounds, and suspected fake certificates. Now, tucked away in one of the bedrooms is perhaps the most revealing find so far.
What we found here in the bedroom is a carrier bag which contains a vast quantity of stamps, different stamps and stamp making machines. It may well be used in the to facilitate defrauding the Home Office with qualifications that maybe haven't been attained by the relevant person using them.
The raid has thrown up plenty of questions to put to Mr. Sharma and his 2 wives. And that's after only searching their home. Now the team have their sights on their business address.
Luckily for the police, the suspects have stopped for burgers before they get back home.
Take your phone off you. Put it on the dashboard for me.
Yeah, put it in my bag.
Yeah?
Well, pull it out of my hand and order.
Don't pull away from me.
Get your hands off me.
Don't pull away from me. Just leave your phone in your bag then, yeah? Put your hands where I can see them on your lap, yeah?
If the suspects were calling home for help, their fellow travellers might turn up. And the boys don't want to hang around.
You've been arrested. Suspicion of theft from Lakeside.
Lakeside?
Lakeside, yeah.
I wasn't even
Jump yourself out. I don't care. Jump yourself out.
even in Lakeside.
Well, you've been arrested now, so we'll sort that out later.
What for?
Right, just come out of the car for me.
Do not pull me.
Yeah, well, can you do as you're told then?
What does he video camera me face
He's
for?
with us. You haven't got to worry about that.
What does he video me for?
Give me a hand.
These are not happy campers, and they're not being very ladylike.
Stop, what are you pulling me for?
Do as you're told.
Stop, tell him to take the camera out of me.
And with no female officer around, the boys have to be careful not to give the ladies any grounds for complaint.
Right, go and get in that car.
Can you not ask me?
If you start doing told...
Get your hands off me!
In a minute, you'll
Get your hands off me! I don't give a where it is. Don't pull me.
Come on.
Stop pinching me and pulling me. Stop pulling me and pinching. You are.
I'm not pinching.
I can see what
Right, come with me then. Come with me then. Stop struggling and you won't get hurt, will you?
Will you get the come on my face? What's the matter? What's the matter with it?
What? The back of their car is full of black plastic sacks. Whatever they've been up to, they've been very busy.
Sit like that, yeah?
It's hurting me. It's hurting me wrist. Look, it's hurting me wrist.
All right, let's loosen that off for you then. It's because you're struggling, they get tighter. I've locked them off, but before I locked them off, you were pulling away, so they automatically get tighter. Sorry?
What's that your coming face, you handicap?
These your daughters, are they? These your kids?
She's 11, this one.
How old are your kids?
This one's 11.
11, and she's talking like that? Do you always speak like that in front of your mother, do you?
They've all been arrested on suspicion of theft from Lakes.
Okay. All right, here is your fiance's mother. Tammy.
You are a loser.
Yep, look at
What
me.
are you doing?
Look at me over
I'm
here.
looking
Over
at
here.
you, brother.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you what. I'm gonna tell you what, you crazy-eyed little. You need to keep out of my life, okay? You are not gonna sit here and tell Jennifer anything. Why the interest in being a mom all of a sudden, huh? You could kick your daughter out when she's
I've been a
13
mom.
years old. Oh, you've been a mom since when?
That's a lie, and you know it.
Oh, no, it's not. Do you
What have you
want to
been
ask
doing?
Jennifer?
What have you been doing?
Okay, yeah, you're so great. You could be a waitress your whole life. What, you need a 6th grade reading level?
And you know what? Wait.
Okay,
Wait,
whatever.
wait, stop right there. Who was a waitress for 25 years so your dumbass could collect the welfare?
That's funny. Hey, oh! You hear me?
Yes.
Quit swearing. That's funny because,
Yeah. You collect the welfare because everybody here works.
Oh, is that right?
So you can get it.
Oh, is that? I never paid your rent. Oh, maybe for you and your husband. Do you have a job? Oh, yeah, I have a job. I'm a welder. I've got certificates.
liar.
I'm a carpenter. I don't give a. I don't care what you have to say,
You're
Tammy.
a liar.
You're the one that can't get through.
You're a liar. Who did time in jail? Since
I
when? When?
A lot. Who cares?
When
It's
did you
none of
get
your
out of
business.
jail?
Do you know what? This has nothing to do with you.
When did you
Stay
get
out
out?
of our life.
When did you move from Montana into my home, Scott?
Never.
A year
What,
ago?
after what? 6 months of
When?
staying in a tent?
What year was
after
that, Scott?
6 months of living in a Jennifer.
Why you think you have the right to stick your nose in my business?
Why?
I don't know. Why you think you can come out here like you've been in my life your whole entire time and you ain't even been in my life?
Been in your life for quite some time, honey.
No,
Yes,
you
I have.
no, you have not. You have
no, I haven't.
stood outside of the door, and
no,
now
I
that you think something's gonna happen, you want to get some money. You think you want